Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This is Kim Conrad with Kim's Table Talks, Vitamins for Your Soul, here on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Today is a true story by Danielle that she featured on Facebook and gave me permission to share with you. It's a hair-raising true story about following her gut. And a couple little quick notes. I don't know if you know that your brain and your gut start out at the same place in your body when you're developing in the womb. And the brain goes up and the gut goes down. So your gut is actually thinking. It actually has neurons. All of our body does. But your gut, when we say, your gut feeling, that's because you're getting knowing from your gut. So Danielle followed her gut, and she, along with a few other people, risked their lives to save somebody else's. From Danielle. This is a story I've been waiting to share for years. 3 years ago, on a Friday night in September 2018, I woke up with the strongest feeling I have ever felt in my life. It was a deep knowing, and it filled my whole being. I wasn't supposed to go to work. I was supposed to be home that evening. Well, of course, I follow my gut because I honestly feel like I've got no other choice. No other feeling inside ever felt this strong and direct. I try to get off work, but they need me. I go in and beg to be let out early. Thankfully, I'm able to leave around 9 p.m. I was living in Edgewater, just north of downtown Miami, on the 32nd floor of a skyrise building which faces another taller skyrise building, with my pool and my neighbor's pool separating the two towers. I'm in my apartment with my balcony doors wide open. I hear a yell from somewhere, "Don't do it!" and others yelling from their balconies, "Don't do it!" I run outside to my balcony and frantically look around for whoever is yelling. I see the man begging people to take action across the way in the Opera Tower. I look around and can't figure out what the hell he's yelling about. Then I look down, and I see a man hanging off the balcony. I freak out. I am dancing around my apartment in total shock and awe, but I know what I need to do. I look down at my dog, who can feel the energy too, and he is frantic as well. I am literally in my sleep clothes, like thin shirt and practically underwear, but I don't have time to throw on any other clothes. I hop in the elevator, and there's a guy who knows which floor the person is hanging from. We get to the 21st floor, and half the apartment has their doors open and are cheering us to go down one floor. He apparently fell down one floor a few minutes earlier, and the few men holding on to him had to kick in the door of the apartment below. This drunk, mostly naked man is outside of the balcony, and 4 very strong men are holding on to him from the inside as he is long ways outside of the balcony. Think, laying down on the outside of the balcony, and we are holding on to him through the balcony. I'm not a very big person, and neither was the guy with me in the elevator, but my neighbors, who I all recognized from my building, looked at us, and I'll never forget it. They said, "Thank God you are here. We are so tired." The 4 of them are big, strong men, and they are grateful to see me. Wow, they must be exhausted. Without thinking, I grabbed the man's hand at the instruction of one of the men. The guy hanging off the balcony is using his arm to get leverage to throw himself off the balcony, and it's making it difficult for everyone to hold on to him. My body is balancing over the edge and my feet are hanging off the ground as I'm leaning over the balcony 10 floors over the pool deck. The man is trying to shake me off. He's fighting me, scratching and spitting in our faces. It hits me. This man could kill me. I could literally die trying to save someone who wants to end his life. He could very easily yank me down and throw me to my death. And this is happening. As this is happening, I'm wondering what the hell I am doing with my life. I could die at any moment. The poor guy is a war vet. His 3 or 4-year-old daughter is running around the apartment, witness to the whole thing. I guess he punched his wife in the face, from what I can tell, and she threatened he would never see his daughter again. He is so upset and begging him to let him end his life. He's sweaty. It's Miami and hot as hell, and it starts raining. He's so slippery. As he's only wearing stretched out boxers, someone stripped the sheets off the beds of the girl's apartment to try to hold him better. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to live with myself if we let him fall. It ran through my mind 100 times as I was holding onto his hand, and we were all waiting to get professional help. All the while, all the neighbors from both buildings are yelling and cheering for us and begging him to stop fighting. Now there are people on the pool deck arranging the pillows and chairs, so if he falls, it will break his fall. The community pulled together, and damn, it was the best building for this to happen in. This is a prime example of the strength of our community. This whole thing felt like it lasted an eternity, but it was at most 40 minutes of pure instincts and adrenaline as we wondered if we would watch this man fall to his death. Who knows what would have happened to him if I and the others weren't there to hold on to him. I am eternally grateful, as it changed the trajectory of my life. It is still shaping me, now for the better. As much as I saved his life, he saved mine. Many wonderful things happened as a result, which this post is too long already to get into, but I may share eventually. I learned to listen to my gut, always, for every little thing, as we can't ever know the full reason we have the urge. Even as it appears evident, I doubt we will ever know fully what's in store for us and why things happen. Trust yourselves. You feel things for a reason. Love you all. Danielle. I was waiting for when it felt right to read that story, and today felt like the day to do that. What are all the ways in our lives we can pull ourselves back up? We can reach out to others. We can reach out to this world, even to this country, and pull ourselves back up and come out better than we've ever been. Because life is designed to do that when we choose and follow through with those choices of becoming, of evolving, of transforming. Caterpillars become butterflies. We have our cocoon stages too. We are designed to become this newest butterfly. So what else this week? How else can you reach down and pull from the depths the magnificence, even greater magnificence of who you truly are, and invite others to do the same, your community, your countries, this world. And then watch out how incredible and magnificent we become. We meaning people and all of life on this planet and Mother Earth herself. Thank you so much for joining. I'm here. Please like, please follow. That would be great. I keep forgetting to say that in the beginning. Share. That would be phenomenal to grow this community and make a bigger difference. That would help me pull my calling up by the bootstraps and step out further. And if perchance you are feeling stuck, out of place, wanting to jump off a balcony, message me. I've rebuilt my body and my life 3 times. And I've been in places like that. And your amazingness awaits you. And if perchance you have dreams that you want to bring to life even more, message me. And let's have a free 20-minute strategy session, discovery session, becoming session. And live our lives to greater and greater levels than maybe we ever thought possible. Thank you again. I wish you an amazing becoming week and look forward to seeing you next Wednesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Take care. Bye-bye.